What up, guys? This is Bacon here. I'm gonna do a deck profile of my lyrics. They are not near complete. I am missing like one for one, another where are valve. I need a show you a card real quick. Ignore those noises you just heard. Okay. I have pain, but I need a raid raptor tricks to get this combo to work, so I don't have him in the deck. I'm missing cards like Evil Thorn, but you know, I have a couple of my own little tech cards that I really like in this deck that I've never seen other Lyrilusc people use, so let's just get into it. Of course, you run, the 3 Sapphire Swallow, my favorite one out of all of them. She allows you to do is if you control one, you can special one from your hand and another Lyrilusc from your hand, or level 1 monster Wing Beast. So you can either use like the Pain, Lenius, and the Raid Raptor Tricks, which is why I want them. And then when she's used for XYZ material, you can grab another one from your graveyard and attaches another material. So it's really good. Then this is probably my second favorite because she gets really all your combo plays. Is 3 Turquoise, because what she does is when if you have no monster special from your hand and a level 1 Wing Beast monster. So like the main combo is if you have her and then Cobalt. Her effect is when she's special summoned, you can add 1 level 1 Wing Beast monster from your deck to your hand, and when she's also using the material, the monster that's used for it cannot be targeted. So your main combo, say each one of the monsters, right? Your first turn, if you have her and her in your hand, you can instantly get a Nightingale with at least 3 materials. Because how you do this, special on her. Effect does you special on her. Her effect will get you Sapphire to your hand, since Sapphire's self effect will let you summon her. See what I mean? So that's already a instant Nightingale, a 3, or a Decode Talker, because I do run the links, but I don't have the Decode of the Duelist. I'm actually going to go get that tomorrow. You'll see a video on that. And so yeah, so there's the other 2 Cobalts. Then this is a tech card that I see other people run, but not as much anymore since the links. 3 Battle Fader. The reason I run Battle Fader and not so Scarecrow is because when you use his effect, for your next turn, you have a level 1 on the field now. So say you have a kind of a dead hand, I mean, you're guaranteed to have another level 1 to go into probably. So it's just like a 2 Nightingale, which is stall for 2 turns. But then this is my favorite tech card, and even when I do get like the other Raid Raptors and what's it called, the Evil Thorns, I will not take this card out, and you'll never see anyone else run this. Interplanetary Invader A, I run 2 of them. Then this is great for the deck because what he does is if he's attacked or he attacks while he's in attack position, so you will take damage because he's got your attack, but at the end of the battle phase, you just get to take their monster permanently. So I mean, like it is situational because you don't want to leave this on the field and have them like next turn attack into like a 6k, 4k, 3k, 2k monster. You kind of want to do this with like if you know you have the life points to spend. You summon your side of the field during your battle phase attack, bam, you end it. You get that. It's it's kind of a stall. Because no one wants to attack into it. Yeah, they know they're going to get a lot of damage off because it has to be in face-up attack position to get his effect off, but you're going to lose that monster. Then I do run a 2 Effect Veiler. In my opinion, I mean, he's kind of just in here until I get other cards, but he's also a tuner, so I can go... He's a tuner, but I don't run anything like Formula and Synchron here. It's not consistent enough. I might put one in here. Take out a couple of my XYZs because there are a couple I have in the extra deck but I don't go into very often. Now for the 1-ofs, 1 Cyber Valley, just for stall, you need to put them on your field turn 1. No one wants to attack into that. Ghost Trick Jack Frost, I might run this at 2 eventually. Basically what he does is when your opponent declares a direct attack, special summon, and if you do, flip that monster in face down defense position. So I mean, just another hand trap. Then my favorite card, I actually want to run this at 3 in the deck once I finish it. Rainbow Kuriboh. Kind of, okay, your monster declares, or your opponent's monster declares a direct attack, or any attack actually. You equip it to their monster, they can no longer attack. So it cancels that attack, and when it's in your graveyard, or your opponent's monster declares a direct attack, you special summon this card from your graveyard, summon this way banish when it leaves the field. So it's my favorite hand trap out of the deck, and I only have 1, but I really want to run 2, or maybe 3. Now, the spell lineup is when you're going to see that I am missing a lot of cards. Like, I have 2 Instant Fusion, I really, really want to run 3. It's just too good for the deck. I only run 2 Werewolf Valve. Once again, another 3 of by 2, and I run a 1. I also want to get a 1 for 1. I had one, but I have no idea what I did with it. Can't find it anywhere. So let's run 2 Twin Twisters. Most people don't run Twin Twisters because you want all your monsters in your hand, all your resources in your hand really bad with this deck. But man, it has a big problem with back row, in my personal opinion. So that's why I run the 2 Twin Twisters. I mean, it's a high cost for this specific deck. Depending on your hand, but at the same time, it's the one to get rid of the most back row. 1 Raigeki, 1 Upstart, 1 Soul Charge. Oh, get that out of the way. Then also run the 1 Poly. Most people are like, why aren't you running 3? You know, you have the Fusion in the deck. I personally don't like the Fusion that much. I much rather get into my XYZ plays with like Lyrilusc instead of 9-Gil. 9-Gil is probably one of my favorite XYZs in the entire game of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's kind of why I built this deck, because I read her effect, and I don't know, I love her so much. This is another personal tech of mine. I want to run it, I think, at 2 or 3. Haven't decided yet, but I only have 1 for now. It's Mimiclay. Most people probably won't know what this card does, but it says if your opponent controls a monster, target 1 level 2 or lower defense position monster you control, special summon from your deck in defense position. Monster with the same name as the monster, but banish when least field, you can only use 1 Mimiclay per turn. So once again, like, you know, you have this chick. Oh, wrong person. Ugh. You're gonna see 3 of her again. Okay, her. Special summon her in defense, because you can't special summon. Special summon. Oh, not her again. You can special summon her again in defense position because of her effect. Or because if she was special summon from her effect. And her effect goes off, gives you a Sassfire. Now you special summon Sassfire. Then you would use Mimiclay, right? To get you another Cobalt. Special summon her, and then you can add another Sassfire to your hand. So, you would, oh, sorry, this kind of, there we go. So you would special summon the Cobalt, so that's 4, right? And then for your next turn, you're guaranteed to have at least another Sassfire, because you're going to use her effect once per turn to special summon herself. But think, you're guaranteed a next play turn. That's why I personally love Mimiclay in the deck. And now, for the trap cards, I'm missing only a couple trap cards actually. I run 3 Threatening Roar, because you really want to stall with this deck when you don't have your key pieces. That's kind of the game objective. Now, I do want to run 3 Waboku, but for now I only have 1. I know I have more than this, but I cannot find them. This card I know for a fact I have more of. But for now, in its place, I run a Negate Attack. And then I also run a Harpy's Featherstorm. I might bump this up to do. It's just when you control a winged beast type monster until the end of this turn, you get any monster effect your opponent activates. And its second effect has to do with Harpies. That's the only reason I don't put it up to 2. It's like, I don't like using a card like so I can use all its effects. It's kind of why I don't want to run the Raid Raptors to an extent, but I mean, it's fine. Then I run the 1 Solemn Strike. I'm trying to get a second one. I have someone I might be able to trade it off of, so if I get 2, I run at 2. 1 Solemn Warning, a Bottomless Trap Hole, and then a Compulsive Evacuation Device. That is the main deck. Now, of course, when I go to extra deck, none of these cards are, you know, you have to run, you build it how you want. There are a couple more cards I want that I just don't have for the extra deck. Like, I'll show you all when I get into it. I do run 3 9-Gale. This is the card this is the only card in extra deck I feel like you have to run at 3 is 9-Gale. She's just too good for the deck in my personal opinion. Then I personally run 2 Sylvan Sprite. Basically what she does is she's an 1800 beater for 2 level 1s. You can activate the top card of your deck, and if the spawn top card, add to your hand, otherwise into the grave. Which is bad, but good at the same time. Because if you hit a Lyrilusc monster, it's not the worst thing ever. Because you always have Sassfire, and Sassfire's effect when you go to XYZ, you can get a Lyrilusc monster from your graveyard and equip it to as a material. So it's not the worst thing ever. But I mean, it's got its drawbacks. Then you run 1 Lionheart. He's another stall card, but he takes 3 level 1s. That's the only reason I don't like him as much. That's why he's a 1 of. One of my favorite cards in extra deck, besides 9-Gale, is Utopic Future, because you get a 4-card combo. Now this kind of sucks because it's hard to do with links now. So say you have a Deco Talker because you need one. You have 4 monsters with double Sylvan Sprites, pop both their effects, and then you can go to Utopic Future, leaving him with 4 materials, which is super OP. I'm gonna let y'all read his effect. I'm gonna read it out to you. His original level is always 1. Takes 2 SPP monsters with the same rank except number monsters, and Sylvan Sprite. If I show you real quick, it's not a number monster, so that's the one I usually go with. But you can also use her with 9-Gale. Let me see this effect. Yeah. Time for battle, need to put battle damage from battles of all this card. At the end of damage step, this card battle opponent's monster. You take control of the opponent's monster until the end of the battle phase. If this card would be destroyed by a card effect, you can detach monsters from this hero instead. So it's 4 times he cannot be destroyed by card effects, and he already can't be destroyed by battle. So I mean, you gotta kaiju it, you gotta share the pain, which is like where both people have to tribute a monster, you know. And then this one, it's only here for now. I will be taking it out as soon as possible. It's number 100 Numeron Dragon. It says 2 XYZ monsters with the same name and rank. So you can once again use 2 Sylvan Sprites or 2 9-Gale. Then once per turn, you can detach from this material. This card gains 1,000 attack for all ranks you currently control, but all the ranks are level 1. That's why you don't really like going into him that much. He's like a late game, and just in case you have like 2 9-Gales and like a Utopic Future somehow. You know, if you get all those cards in the field and they've lived that long. till the end of this turn. When this card is destroyed by a battle by card effect, you destroy as many monsters on the field as possible, minimum 1. Then destroy, or each player sets one spell attack card from their graveyard to the field. When an opponent's monster declares or attack, while this card's in your graveyard, and you control no cards in your hand or field, special summon it. So it's really good stall. You summon him, he gets destroyed, bam, destroy as many monsters on the field as you want. Is it all monsters? Yeah, you destroy as many as possible. So you destroy all their monsters, you have no cards in hand, you're like, damn, I think I lost. Then you know, they think they've won, they attack, bam, summon him back, they destroy him again, bam, you can destroy as many as you want again. So, and then now we're going on to the fusions, because actually, you know what, let's just go into this real quick. I do run only 2 Deco Talkers, because like I said, I'm getting that, the new pack tomorrow. I'm buy the big box and get some better links. I'm not saying Deco Talker's bad, he's just not the best one for this deck, if you catch my drift. Now, of course, I do run 2 9-Gale. You might be like, why the poly? Or why only 1 poly but on 2 of her? It's because you can go into her with instant fusion. It's not the best play in the world, but you never know. Then I run the 1 Evoked Raiden. This will be taken out once I get my 3rd 1000 Restrict. So, but for now, he's pretty good. But 1000 Restrict is better because what you do, you can do this. You can go into an XYZ play with him without having Deco Talker on field. So you summon him with Instant Fusion, use this effect, take control of your opponent's monster, right? Then you summon any of the Lyrilusc monsters, you know, let me just grab one real quick. Just normal summon if you absolutely have to. Then think, you can go into a Sylvan Sprite and their monster just gets destroyed because that's how his effect works. And then Invoked Raiden, the only reason he is even in the deck, even though, you know, he's just a good Instant Fusion target, and when he is Fusion Summoned, or Instant Fusion, you can turn himself face down, and he won't be destroyed by the end phase by Instant Fusion's effect. And so then your next turn, you can pull him back up, and there you go. You have an Invoked Raiden, you know, not forever, but until he gets destroyed. So that's my Lyrilusc deck, guys. Like I said, it's not in full power yet. I'm really hoping it will be soon. I'm guessing by end of August, I'll probably have it at full power. But leave me comments if y'all have any other ideas. Just give me them. I'm not afraid to take the criticism. So tell me how y'all feel. See y'all next time. Bacon out.